Okay. So who went Tatters so far? It was just Ink. So
Just
maybe we'll
ink.
see Tatters. Oh, there we go. It's almost like it's
maybe
scripted. Uh,
maybe like we'll see it.
Obadiah versus Cammy, both Tatters.
Let me know when you're ready to push play.
Okay. Three, two, one, play.
Selam.
So in the green, we have Obadiah playing as the Tatters. Oops. And then in the yellow, we have Camby playing as the Tatters. So we have yellow versus green yellow.
Hold on, Colin. I'm going team game colors, I think.
Oh, okay.
Because we have the green yellow and we both have the same sieve.
Yeah, I agree. All right, I'm team Keller, so I have blue as Obadiah and red as Cammy. Is that what you have as well?
Yeah, yep, I'm good to go.
Okay. Ready? I'm at 30 seconds.
Okay.
Set, go. All right, so
now
in the
less
red,
toxic.
yeah, Kamigawa. In the blue, Obadiah. And let's take a look at these maps. Oh boy. Obadiah's map. So that's 1, 2. Okay, he does have a back gold.
It's in a
Um,
crater.
yeah, absolutely in a crater. And then Kami's definitely got Sito's map from last game. He's got forward berries, and his wood's not terrific with this smushed wood line at the top. That's a very splatted wood line. But he does have a back gold, a back stone, back deer. Berries are front, and his main gold's a bit on the side.
Yeah, it's a big area right there where that wolf is. It's a wall, but see how he wants to wall it. And yeah, he's got wood, but it's way in the corner. That's pretty
Yeah.
far.
It is far. So he's going for the backwood first.
Yeah,
And then
three
Obadiah,
tiles.
yeah, that's the thing. You only have 3 tiles of it, and you villagers are going to be stretching their legs quite a bit in between chops.
All right,
Reminds
so
me
we're
of
gonna
my
see-
days in the forest service.
Have we seen Tatar? Is it Tatars? How do we? Let's pronounce this the same way. Is it Tattars?
I'll copy your lead.
we'll do Tattars.
All right, so the Tattars. Yeah, I played one mirror on Tattars on Arabia in the rank queue, and I got demolished. My opponent went Drush, FC, Archers, and then Cav Archers later. Oh no. Oh, I forgot the score. There we go. Obadiah losing quite a bit of health on his villager, getting a bit too many hits on it. But the tree saved him. Well, not really saved him, but helped him.
Push some
And
deer.
placement's not going to be great, yeah. House, and then berries. His berries are nice and close for him.
So I
Cameo.
think with the little pro tip, I think for the Tattars, because they have the extra sheep.
Or their sheep are last longer.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. The play is to get 2 on wood, and then send 1 out to the boar, and then send your 3rd or 4th back. You know, so do only 2 on wood, then send your guy, and then you'll save a whole sheep for later. I think.
Yeah, I like that. The other option is to build a house before you collect your boar. But I think I like bringing the boar in sooner better.
Yeah. It'll put you a little bit back on wood, but not a ton.
Yeah, especially since your sheep are lasting so much longer, you definitely make up that wood by sending a few more vills to wood earlier than you would normally. Right as you click up to feudal age. And it looks like 3 on wood for both these players, so probably scouts play into archers later. Might see similar to what Ink did in round 3, where he went scouts into skirms into archers. But if they're both potentially going archers, I don't know. Well, we'll see.
I think it has to be archers for both.
Yeah,
I think we're just going to see who can execute it a little bit smoother.
you can take the East Hills better.
Yep.
And I think because Obadiah is in a bit of a crater, that could be a big issue for him.
That's so true. Yeah, his golds are weird on hills.
Yeah.
You're not going to be like really nice to any of them.
Yeah, you can't make a town center on the one that's straightforward. The one on the right side isn't great to town center, and then the one in the back You still can't town center. Oh my gosh, this is terrible.
You could do it at the TC against the side of the wall of the map. You know, like the black,
Yeah, right.
the edge.
Yeah.
Looks like
yeah.
Obadiah didn't see his 2 sheep there, which is a lot. You know, that's
especially for
pretty
Tatars.
significant.
Yeah. Oh, they're just barely in the fog of war. That's really rough.
We'll see if that matters.
So Kami, they're both up very similar times, just 3% difference on the uptime, but Kami has quite a bit of his map walled. Interesting, he went for the big walls on the top side instead of the bottom side. But he could have potentially walled every single one of his golds in.
Yeah, true.
I guess the walls on the top did make sense based off where the woodline positions were.
Yeah, maybe he'll just wall this to the TC. Maybe he's walling this wall to the house there.
Mm-hmm.
And then he'll... Oh, okay, I see what he's doing.
Yeah, it looks all pretty straightforward, pretty professional. And that also allows him to take the wood line that's a bit closer to his town center. The one that's a bit to the right of Kami's town center. Yeah, you can see how long these sheep last for the Tatars. Just go forever. He pushed 1 deer as well, Kami. And then Obadiah... Did he find his sheep now? I think he did when he went out to wall. So he has all his sheep still, which is nice. But he has very little walls. So he's going to have to play into spears, which isn't the worst thing. He'd probably play into spears anyways. And he's trying to trap... Kami's trying to trap Obadiah's scout, and I think he's going to get this win. Yeah. But the hill bonus will really pay off for Tatars. So if Obadiah can sit on the hill,
find himself a hill and try to win that fight.
He does see the hill, and that's what he's running straight towards.
So Kami go with the stables to start. He's going scouts to begin with.
But he doesn't turn around. Okay. He's just working on... he's got a spear. Yeah. Oh, wow. Kami saw that instantly. Well done there.
Still no... Okay, stables for both. Interesting. So I guess stable play to start.
Yeah.
When do you think we'll shift over to archers?
I'm not sure. I mean, I think it'll...
late feudal or after you click up?
I think it might be a long feudal. I think it'll also depend on what their gold control is looking like.
Kami gonna wolf rush himself here, it appears. Bringing a spear back with a wolf in tow.
Yeah, it's just so the scout could get some hits on it. It's an interesting one. And we have 2 scouts on the side here, and Obadiah had the spear ready. So Obadiah is still going to get his walls up uncontested, it looks like. I'll have to... A bit too early to call that. But he did see his back gold as well, so that could be promising for him. So we have this center hill that I think is going to matter a lot during this game.
I'll be back in 30 seconds.
Okay, sounds good. So the hill fight is really paying off here for the spears. That red spear was down quite a bit of HP, but it was able to hold on for quite a while. Oh, the wolf's gonna finish it off, and Obadiah's like, I'm out. I don't want to deal with this wolf. Oh, he's gonna micro a little bit. This is obviously what's more important, but he doesn't have the hill bonus there, but the scouts do, and that's what matters. Walls finishing up for Obadiah, and then Kami just using more spears. No one's on gold yet. No archery ranges yet. So just scouts and spears for now. And it looks like Obadiah is falling back a little bit to his base as he finishes off these walls. Makes sense. And we see the scouts 4 vs 3. No extra upgrades on either scout. It'll just be who's got the micro. And the spear on the bottom now could join up. And then the hill is going to play in big as well. If we look at Vil counts, Kami is ahead by just barely 1. Oh, going in for the attack on the spear. The spear has the hill, and it didn't play into too much. It did take some HP off the scout. I think the spear had the hill there. Not sure, but Kami's going to go back home now. Just had to practice my fast speed casting, since after this I will be trying to spear run. Oh, some nice hits there from the spear. Very low HP, but didn't get cleaned up by that wolf earlier. And Obadiah's going to check out the walls and see what he can see inside Kami's base. He doesn't see the gold placements on Kami's base. but Kami is on gold already, and he has a sneaky range that he's hiding a little bit. So it is going to be probably archers. Let's see. Obadiah doesn't have the range yet. He doesn't have the wood for it, but he might be thinking the same thing. He only has... He's going to have 14 farms. He's putting 5 on gold. Interesting.
I was
He's
looking
taking
at
a
Kami's got a few more farmers already.
Yeah.
Let's get wheel now. Actually, both. They're very close.
Right. But we do have archers being made for Kami. So Kami's going to take control as much as he can. I think he stopped scout production a little bit earlier, replacing that house so it actually closes up the hole. And the scouts are here, but obviously not enough to... 3 versus 4 isn't going to be enough. And a spear to come join. So it looks like Kami's going to play into the feudal game a little bit more, but I don't think he has... I think he might just be playing safe with the feudal options. And Obadiah opting for the blacksmith instead of the archer range as his second building, feudal building.
Spear gonna get some hits.
Yeah.
One scout.
Well, let's see. What's the micro look like? And nothing. straight to the scouts. But I think these 3 scouts can now fight the other 3 scouts.
Kami actually did a good job there. So he poked the first one, and they passed the spearmen to...
Right, to the second one.
But
yeah.
The one running by.
Oh, we have a hill bonus. Oh, Kami or Obadiah. Okay, he just hit the weak scout and ran. I was about to say he lost his hill bonus when they were both just on stand ground next to each other. So uptimes are very similar, but and then archery range later for Obadiah. So they're both switching into archers. Can Kami see that? He does see the archery range if he clicks it. He just sees the foundation for now, but all the foundations in DE are unique for each of the buildings. So if he has enough experience, which I'm sure he does, he'll recognize that that's an archery range. And if he does another pass of the walls, he'll see that there's 2 archery ranges now, which is what he's mirroring. So those 3 archers, he's gonna just throw out the side. They might be able to deny some town center placements with their timing.
Kami losing a scout down there too. So the spear scout dance, and now we're getting some spears.
Spear dance. See if either of them tries to take the hill. Such a boring fight. They take so long to kill each other.
Scouts in on the wood line for Kami.
Oh yeah, he was waiting for that tree to be chopped, and
calls him out, but he's gonna lose at least 2 there.
Yeah, very well done from Obadiah. So we look at the Vil count now. It is fairly even. Obadiah ahead by 1 now, or is down by 1 just from idle time.
Yep.
Yeah. And if we look at the KD, Obadiah is ahead by 4. Oh, we lost 1 to the wolf. We did get a woo.
Double ranges for both. Crossbowman coming in for... Oh, okay, so here's the difference. So Kami's going for crossbow. Obadiah going straight to CA.
Yeah. I think I like Kami's play better.
I do too.
It's cheaper. You can start queuing up earlier. And he did see the 4 gold, I think. So he knows where there's potential. And he has the hill as well.
Well, those scouts are going to get a ton of value, though.
Yeah.
Just being annoying right
now. Now he wins this. So Obadiah was able to clean this off. And I think what's really important is that all of the gather points for the players are on hills. And you can see Obadiah put both of them right on that opening for his cav archers. And then if we look at Kami's gather points, they're just in his base. Which makes sense.
But that's so important with the Tatars. So it's interesting. So he also has, he's got more HP. He's got bloodlines, right?
Yeah, I think so.
HP on those CA. And he's got the +1 armor. Kami just now got the +1 armor, but they have half the HP. They have +1 range, but the CA can close that. So looked like CA might have been the right play here.
Yeah, I think either Kami had to mass a little bit more, or just get more upgrades. I don't even think the upgrades. I think just massing a bit more when he was going up the Castle Age would make more sense.
Because they do shoot faster too.
Yeah, and he has Kami has a lot on gold now. He's got 15 on gold. I think his gather point for his town center has just been on that gold a bit too long.
Yeah.
He's probably gonna want to retask.
Yeah,
And
he's not floating too much, 200.
yeah, it's true.
But if that starts to balloon,
I think it will, yeah. And then he's re-walling behind his gate. So it doesn't seem like he's gonna want to push out anytime soon with the cow archers there.
He's doubling down on that 3-tile wood line, putting a TC there.
Yeah, right. His map looked good, but it doesn't look like he's using it to its full potential.
Obadiah picking off a couple more vills.
Yeah, that was really nice. So
Already has
KD,
3 TCs down. Oof.
yeah. Obadiah is really showing what he can do. His first game in the tournament was against Sito, and he looked sloppy there with his micro. His unit, I don't know about his unit choice, but so far after all these other games, he's been looking, yeah, quite strong. I can't remember who won between Luca and Obadiah in the best of 21.
I don't know. If Luca was in here, he would tell us.
Yes,
Sure.
but I think he's boycotting a tournament for whatever reason.
I know, I know exactly who won the best of 21.
So Phil
I'm
count.
pretty sure Luca would not tell us who was.
Yeah. Phil count is spiking for Obadiah. 3 TCs, definitely doing work, and then just 2 range cav archers. That's such an interesting play. Usually it's almost always 3 range, and then adding the siege workshop on top of that to really pressure. So Obadiah with the worst map, but showing us how you can make use of it.
Yeah, so these CA are almost completely upgraded for Castle Age. I don't think he's got a university yet, does he?
Yeah, and
Yes. No
Tatars,
ballistics yet.
Tatars don't get Arbalest, right? You have to switch into cav archer
I
at
will
some
check.
point.
They do not.
Okay.
So he's getting a university now for ballistics.
Obadiah says Luca tells him he forgets who won the best of 21. So these archers do have the hill, but these CA can probably just run into the base if they wanted to. Not too much there to defend, and we have the siege workshop.
Oh shit moment.
Oh.
Oh man, this is gonna be a pickle.
Yeah, it's a lot of CA.
Mangonel coming in.
Yeah, did he see the Mangonel yet? That's my question. He does have 10 watch. Yeah, he sees the Mangonel now. So he's like, alright, I'm just going to have to give up this hill. I don't want to micro against CA and a Mangonel. And he's making his own. Oh, he's making university. So he's going for ballistics against the CA instead of Mangonels. And yeah, that hole's still open. That's a lot of dead bills.
Oh no.
I think it was open. Or maybe it's just open that one section. And that villager was just committed to chop that last bit of the tree. Ooh, big shot against the archers. He's gonna get another one. Oh, yeah, some attack round, but that's not looking good. Okay, Kami does have the hill. So he's trading evenly so far. We have 12 versus 14 CA, but that went down just from a little bit of missed micro, and as the archers decrease in number, they're not gonna be one-shotting CA anymore. So the advantage to Obadiah increases.
It does. That wasn't awful. I mean, it wasn't great, but the archers are a lot cheaper. The crossbow are a lot cheaper than the CA.
And we don't have ballistics yet. Ballistics just coming in now. Yeah, I think we need a defensive siege workshop here from Kami. He's building farms instead, but I think he needs to really work on the military. And we saw it in the last game too. He's more of a boomer, right? He just try to even out that the vil count rather than even out the military count.
Yeah, he's got 2 more ranges coming in.
Ooh, losing some under the TC, I think.
Not
quite.
Okay.
Yeah.
20 more veils for Obadiah.
Yeah.
It's pickle. 2 mangonels about to pop. Well, 1 mangonel about to pop out here for Kami.
Oh, doesn't quite get a good shot. There's no hill to worry about, but oh, barely trying to keep it alive. Didn't quite do its job though.
Man, I really thought for sure that the crossbowman shift would be better for early castle.
Yeah, I did too.
But it looks like straight CA, I guess in the mirror anyway, doing just fine.
Yeah, I think
If
CA
Kami
in the
had more
mirror is
numbers-
very strong.
Yeah, I think if Kami had more numbers.
And Obadiah is recognizing the micro with the Mega now. Oh, but still loses it. Do we get an attack round? No. Just going to try to trade. Oh, it doesn't even get the trade off because the CA sniped the Mega too early. Nice hit. So yeah, Obadiah's in a very convincing position. If he builds a little bit more on this hill, closer to this forward town center, I think Obadiah's in a winning position.
Yep. Market at home, so he's going to try to click up here. Abuse it a little bit. Actually, by the time he gets it up, he'll be perfect for it.
More ranges. 2 buildings too. Yeah, more ranges. So very sensible transition for him. Very even in terms of villagers on different materials. And Kami must know with the score drop, the fact that Obadiah is dropping off on pressure, that Obadiah is up to Imperial Age. So he has to kind of come back and try to pressure. But even with very little micro on the Cav Archers, they're still doing work.
Yeah. That's the thing. The crossbowmen have the range, but the CA are fast enough and tanky enough to get within that range.
Yeah, Obadiah is doing a really good job with the micro of not trying to micro, just coming in close and then letting their extra HP do the work for them. I heard a monk. Oh,
oh yes!
Siege tower!
A siege tower, that was obviously on purpose.
Yeah, I mean, you can't use them with the CA, but it could be a scouting tool, I guess, if you don't want to.
Siege tower hype. I don't even know where he can use it. He's got to go all the way back through that back.
Yeah, the 1 tile gap.
And you can
throw some bills down there. Yeah. So we got stables as well for Obadiah, which very sensible.
Watch the fight. I'm gonna watch the siege tower.
Okay. Castle as well from Obadiah, and I think he gets that up. What's Kami's play now? He's still 10 behind in Vil count, and he's gonna go skirm. So this is very similar to the game he played against. Who did he play against? Sito? Yeah, Sito was Italians. Or no.
No, who was that last game?
Oh no, I'm mixing up games actually. Yeah. I'm mixing up the game where Ink plays as Tatars, and Ink and Obadiah's plays very similar.
Playing different opponents. Yeah.
Siege tower. What can the siege tower see? A wood line to hit. I think the difference here is that when Sito was playing with the CA, he was hitting on the sides a bit, hitting the wood lines, and Obadiah is really just taking control of this hill. And I don't think that's necessarily the wrong idea. I think Kami's TC out here is a terrible idea. Kami did this in round 1 or 2 as well, and yeah, that's the end of the game, Castle and the Imp. But Kami did this in round 1 or 2 as well, and I also thought it was a terrible idea that game to keep trying to make town centers when you need a military lead. Yeah, so I think Kami could work on his military pressure, but I'm not one to coach because he's obviously much stronger than I am at the game. But well played to both of them. Tatars is going to be a dominating Civ, I think. So if you want to get your bets in on who you think is, or what Civ you think is going to be the most played Civ of, or at least one of the top 3 most played Civs of Phase 1, you can type !bet in the chat. All right, so KD was strongly in favor of Obadiah. Eco as well. Yeah, I think the game speaks to itself, for itself.
Yep. The scores are updated. I'm really... Oh, Ink versus Sito. This is going to be really interesting because if Ink can pull this one out, then I think it makes it really close for the top.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, yeah.
We'll see what he bets, but I think Ink needs this one bad.
Yeah. So it looks like there's a 3-way race right now for the first 2 seeds, and the first 2 seeds in Phase 2 will have buys, so they'll have a much better chance of making it to the finals.
Yeah, and if Dragonstar can win against Ganji, he's in that race as well.
Yeah, as well.
Yeah. So let's excited. This is good.
Yeah, it's a good matchup.
Good little drama here for the end.